action.
Hello, Arlos Boggs here, and I have the privilege today of interviewing Assistant Chief Scott Souders with Green Township Fire and EMS. Thank you, Chief, for being with me today. I just have a few questions here. As many of my classmates have seen at Bethesda North, they have simulators, patient simulators, and it seems to be a lot of departments, or they're really trying to promote themselves to test paramedics and also train paramedics. What does Green Township prefer to hire, EMTBs or paramedics? And can you expand upon that, what you prefer to hire, whether it's EMTBs or paramedics
Sure.
or both?
Well, certainly we have our setup right now is based on, we offer the service of paramedics to the citizens of Green Township. So
Okay.
ultimately we'd prefer paramedics over EMTBs if it came down to everything else being equal. However, an EMTB has to start somewhere before they become a medic. So we wouldn't discount the opportunity to somebody that was not a medic and simply by that qualification take them out of the process. If the person had everything else going for them according to our practices of hiring, we'd certainly give them the opportunity to expand in hopes of eventually promoting to that position.
Okay, great. What testing process do we right now use at Green Township Fire and EMS to hire our full-time employees and our part-time employees?
The full-time employees, generally it's a combination EMS, fire knowledge, and a general knowledge test that's given by the state or a local school district. That's their entry level from a part-time to a full-time position as far as the process goes. Our part-time people, there's no test required. It's done more on background and personnel checks and qualifications, and that's kind of the baseline that gets them in the door that starts the interview process.
Okay, great. As you're well aware, in 2011 we utilized Good Sam's pediatric or infant simulator, and I'm not for sure how much you were able to work with that during our SUDS training there, but how did you feel about the training if you did work with it, and do you think that's something that maybe our department might look towards in the future to progressing towards?
I think it's a great tool. I think it's something that would be beneficial to everybody in our business as far as the most realistic approach to patient care on a training session. However, I also feel that in itself is not a hiring point as much as it is a training point for those people in-house. I believe that a person has so much more going for them. Quality-wise, it's going to make them a good employee over and beyond just their physical skills until they've gotten the time and the opportunity to use them.
Okay, great. And once a paramedic or EMT is hired here at Green Township, what type of training or testing does Green Township utilize to ensure our employees are keeping up on their skills and also their knowledge base for paramedics?
Are you referring to how they first get acclimated to our way of doing things?
Yeah, to our system initially, and then afterwards.
Okay, well, initially we have what's called the Little Brother program, and the Little Brother program, or Little Sister if it happens to be a female employee, but the program allows Big Brother to take them as a mentor, and they go through a whole series of individual tasks that are assigned in a written format in a booklet. That booklet they have to accomplish all those tasks before they can become a regular firefighter in the process. And that goes through our procedures and pretty much everything from how we handle a cot with a patient to how what our dress code requires and anything of that sort. Once they're past that process, they just become part of our regular annual trainings that we have throughout the year.
Okay. Great. Well, Chief Souders, I greatly appreciate your time, and I hope you've learned something from this, at least about Green Township, and also the viewpoints from Chief Souders here. So thank you very much. Stay safe.